What up, guys? I'm back with another video. It's been a while. It's been about 5 months since the last posted. It was for Henry Cejudo's retirement video around UFC 323, and unfortunately I just couldn't post because due to my living situation. Now it's better where I'll be able to post a little more, but I'm going to focus on the big name fights or big name fighters, which is why I'm doing a video for UFC 328 headlined by Khamzat Chimaev versus Sean Strickland for the middleweight title. And unfortunately I couldn't post any of the other fights like Alexander Volkov or Bobby Green or the co-main event. But I definitely wanted to post this one, especially for Khamzat Chimaev, because there's only about a month left before UFC 6 comes out, and I make the change, obviously. But yeah, I definitely wanted to do a showcase for this fighter, because otherwise I would have had to wait an entire year for him to fight again. But let's get started. We're going to be showcasing Khamzat Chimaev, obviously the middleweight champion. He last fought against Dricus Du Plessis back in August to win the title. It was not a very entertaining fight, and I don't think this one's going to be that much entertaining. I'll get more into it towards the end of the video if you want to hear my prediction for it. But yeah, I definitely just wanted to stick to Khamzat. One, because he's very easy to mimic. I've done one for him before. But yeah, I have two fights to showcase. One's very short and one's decently middle length. But with that, let's get started with the showcase for UFC 328 for the middleweight champion, Khamzat Chimaev. We're facing somebody who's using Kevin Trailblazer Holland. As some of you probably already know, this fight has happened in real life, but it was much shorter. This is much longer. Not by a lot. It's the end of round one, but it's much longer. But you can see immediately this guy is establishing the distance, used the teep kick. He kind of caught me off guard because I was trying to go for a glove touch, but he freaked me out. Using good teep kicks, front kicks, and I'm fighting irritated, pissed off. I'm not gonna lie, especially because he freaked me out and started doing teep kicks, and then I'm not gonna be able to get him down. I have trouble with it. But yeah, he definitely irritated me with it. But he's doing a good job keeping distance. And I can't really blame him for doing that. But still, it just ticked me off that he went for a fake glove touch when it wasn't really necessary. Maybe he thought I was going to try to instantly take him down, but still. And it is spiking a little bit, which is annoying. But we have a cut. I don't know what it was caused. I think it was caused by a head kick. But we have him in the clinch right here. Nothing too significant. And I'm fighting very irritated right now. I definitely could have fought way better here. Because I honestly, I wasn't planning to post this. I probably was just going to either take my loss or try to force a win somehow. And I wasn't going to plan to post this. But you guys are going to see why I did. But back in the clinch. And nothing significant. And right here I shoot for a takedown. And surprisingly I did get it. We're in side control. We go into sprawl position. He tries to get up on his feet. I deny it. Couple punches to the ribs right here. He tries to get back on his feet. I deny it. I go to backside. I get up on top. He gives us the position to full mount. I posture up. Ground and pound. Some annoying spikes right here. I had posture back up again. Ground and pound to do some damage. And a heavy elbow to stun him. And finally right here, we finished the job. Surprisingly, I was able to get it. But yeah, he did a really good job keeping the distance. And that's my fault for getting irritated. I just didn't really like that he did it dirty though. By faking a glove touch. And I'm like, that's the point of the game, you know. You'll get it sometimes, but it was just unsurprising for me. I haven't really played the game that much in a while, so that's why it irritated me. But yeah, other than that, he did a really good job keeping the distance with the leg kicks, the teep kicks, the high kicks. But I just managed to get him down eventually, because it was going to happen eventually if I managed to keep my stamina, keep my cool. It was going to happen eventually, and we got him down. But yeah, like I said, he did a decent job trying to stay on the feet. But it was going to happen eventually. But with that being said, let's just move on to the next fight for Khamzat Chimaev. We're facing somebody who's using Anthony Fluffy Hernandez. Ironically, Sean Strickland's last opponent 3 months ago. We both start off with a leg kick, caught him with a jab right there. Caught him with a flip right there. Wasn't too impactful. Nice uppercut. I need to be careful trying to exchange in the pocket because Khamzat's not that good at striking in the pocket. It's possible, but it's probably not. It's not ideal to want to go. I tried to go for a leg kick. Almost paid for it, but immediately shot for the takedown. And I don't know how good this guy is because he doesn't really. I wasn't really able to test his ground game that much. I needed to use a lot of fakes right here. Fake posturing up, do some damage to the body right here. And this fight is just going to be majority on the ground, so just get ready for that if you want to skip forward to the next round. But yeah, right here we're just on the ground and posture up because I want to try to get the half guard. Also, it's spiking a little bit, which is annoying because my Wi-Fi here in my current living space isn't the best. It's not the best signal. It's not that it's not good Wi-Fi. It's just not the best signal, unfortunately. But yeah, we're here in half guard. He tried to get back up immediately. I denied him, and because I was trying to go in the transition at the same time, so as he was able to go back into half guard. I mean full guard, but now we're back in half guard. I deny him right here though. We're still in half guard right here. I'm trying to wait for my time because he is good, really good at denying, but because I'm Khamzat, I'm able to deny as well. But I don't want to force anything. I'm buying my time. We're back in top mount. Not top mount, but like postured up in the full mount. Just doing some damage to the body. Just wasting time, getting some points on for me. You can see we're doing a little bit of damage on the ground, and the posture up. These elbows aren't doing anything, so it doesn't really matter. He tries to get back up on his feet. He gets into sprawl position. Right here, he tries to posture up. I deny him, which thankfully pushes me away from the cage, so he can't try to use the cage to get back up on his feet. I go into backside because I didn't want to risk him moving. Right here, I use the chance to go into half guard, which I do. Posture up. Land an elbow to the body. I don't think it actually landed though. I think he blocked it. I could be wrong. I tried to go into half guard, but he defends it. Couple shots to the body, and that's the end of the round. Obviously, we won that through points, just by ground and pound, posturing up and doing ground pound, as you can see. But yeah, I want to try to, ideally if I can, I want to try to get it into top mount and finish it by TKO. I do not think I would have been able to get it into submission and finish him there, because he's doing a good job defending the transitions for the most part. So I definitely think he would have defended against a submission. As you can see right there, he immediately covered up his body, maybe thinking I was going to shoot or something. And right here, I'm just trying to strike, buy my time for a takedown because I don't want to do it right away. Get caught with a knee or an uppercut or something. Right here, we're exchanging, and it's a little back and forth little brawl right here. But again, I need to be careful not to exchange in the pocket. Caught him with an overhand, followed by an uppercut and a high kick right there. Now we're in the clinch, a couple of knees right there, followed by a couple hooks. Nice elbow by Anthony. Do a takedown attempt, but I was really far from when I was trying to do it. Nice couple shots from Hernandez. Couple shots to the body. Need to be careful in getting caught a little bit right here. Caught him with the straight. Leg kick. I don't even know if it landed. High kick to do a little bit of damage. Shoot for the takedown. And we get it. We landed in half guard. Now we're in full guard. I go for the posture up right here because I knew he was going to probably defend the half guard attempt. And this is where I'm trying to fake him. I go into full guard. I mean half guard. My mistake. He goes for the sprawl position most likely, or either trying to get up or reverse me. I managed to get a different position, a very dominant position. Thankfully, side saddle, landing some nasty elbows right here. And he probably thought I was gonna go crucifix. I tried to go in the full guard, but he managed to get out of the position. He tried to get back on his feet right away, use the cage. I defended it. He's trying to go back on his feet again. I defended it. I managed to get in the guillotine. I used the position to get in the top mount. And right here is where we're going to get the nasty ground and pound and immediately finish the fight. That transition was beautiful in my opinion. Defending the get up attempt and then him trying to get up on the side again. And then putting in the guillotine into top mount. Finishing the fight by TKO. Which is a beautiful finish to me. And honestly, like I was saying, I do not think, and I'm getting into the prediction by the way. Bro, like I was saying, I don't think Strickland's gonna win. I don't think he will have that much of a better chance than Dricus did. I think he has better defense than Dricus, but I don't think he has good submission defending. I don't even know what's the biggest submission threat he's faced so far. It would have been Anthony Hernandez, but Anthony couldn't even take him down. And you could say that, well, if Anthony couldn't take him down, how do you know Strickland will if he has really good defense? I mean, not Strickland, Khamzat will, if he has really good defense. The difference between Khamzat and Anthony Hernandez is a huge gap. Yeah, it's good that Strickland was able to defend and have a great performance against Anthony Hernandez, but the skill level of wrestling between the two is huge. Anthony Hernandez isn't that much of a wrestler. He has good takedowns, but he's mostly a submission threat than a takedown threat. But yeah, it's gonna be a huge difference between Khamzat and Dricus. And the only reason why Dricus was able to take Strickland down, in my opinion, I could be wrong, you could disagree with me, is because he's so unorthodox the way he just was able to do it because of his striking, and then he was able to take him down. But he wasn't even able to keep him down though. He took him down a couple times, but he wasn't able to keep him down. I think it was better in the second fight than the first fight, but yeah, he couldn't even keep him down. And in my opinion, I don't think Khamzat is even gonna have to need to like hide it or set it up somehow. I think if he wanted to, he could just bulldoze his way through for the takedown like he did against Kevin Holland and even Kamaru Usman. I think he'll be able to do it very easily, in my opinion. I think Strickland might survive the first round defending takedowns and even using the T kick and just the body work he does. But I think he'll get taken down eventually. And if Honda doesn't gas out, because even though he did win dominantly against Dricus, you could kind of tell he was gassing out towards the later rounds. So if Strickland can survive somehow and not really burn out that much and survive the submission threats and TKO threats, he has a chance. But honestly, I think Khamzat's gonna take him down really easy, and depending how good his submission defending ability is for Strickland, I think he's easily gonna submission him or get a TKO finish. But yeah, that is my prediction. I think Khamzat's gonna get done within the second or third round. But let me know your guys' opinion. Let me know if you think I'm wrong, who you think is gonna win. But that's gonna do it for this showcase, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna upload a couple more of UFC 5 showcases for these upcoming Fight Night cards. But eventually, I am gonna get UFC 6, and I am gonna make that transition. But like I said, once again, let me know who you think is gonna win. Leave it down in the comments, and who you think is gonna win, either Strickland or Khamzat. But like I said, that's gonna do it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright guys, peace.